Welcome to Marriage Monday with Jeremiah and Savannah Jennings. The Jennings own Growing Green Landscapes and are very happily married. In this podcast, Jeremiah and Savannah discuss the wins, losses, good times, bad times, and everything in between pertaining to owning a business while maintaining a healthy marriage along the way. We hope you enjoy the show.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to an episode today here on the Growing Green Podcast. This is your host, Jeremiah Jennings, and I am so excited to be coming to you today with another fresh new Marriage Monday for you. Welcome into the show, and I'm excited. Let's hop in. We are joined today with our co-host, Savannah. How are you doing today? You excited to be here?
Yes.
Always?
Yep.
Always. What another great start to the week we got this week. Busy week ahead. Last week was busy. What did we do last week? We had weddings.
The
last time they heard from you was the worst audio in the podcast history.
Really?
It was the worst audio we've ever put out.
It was that bad?
It was terrible. So forgive me for that, guys. I've asked for your forgiveness on every show since then. I've made it a commitment to myself that will not happen again. So
that's sad.
Yeah, because it was actually a pretty good podcast. I actually enjoyed that show. But it was pretty rough. So back in the saddle. Got the good headsets on and ready to rock and roll from the office.
This audio might be terrible, too, though, because I can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything?
At all.
What?
You've been messing with my stuff.
What are you talking about? You just said to turn your thing down.
Okay, yeah. There's a difference between level 100 and level 0, and you...
I didn't turn it down at all. I took like 3 clicks. Can you hear me now?
That's too loud.
Okay, I've literally turned it 2 clicks. So.
That still matters. That's
fine.
fine.
You good right there?
Yeah.
All right, so you can hear me now.
I can hear you now.
All right, so
we're back.
The audio is going to be great, guys. Should we talk in like a podcast voice, like a radio voice?
That's like a radio put you to sleep, like the late night show voice.
The late night with Delilah.
Oh, yeah. That's literally what I was thinking about.
Is Delilah a nationwide show?
Stop.
I don't know.
Stop. You don't need to be trying to put me to sleep right now. I'm already trying my hardest.
Actually, is Delilah a nationwide thing?
No, I don't think so.
She's not local. I know it's more than just like, she's not a Birmingham thing.
Then I have no idea.
I think Delilah is a nationwide thing.
Great.
Like
good
Christmas music with Delilah. I would love to give some feedback on that.
Okay.
So what else did you were kind of had a chill week last week, right?
If I'm being totally honest with you, I don't know. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
Because you're coming off back-to-backs?
I just know that we ate out like literally every night.
That's what you're coming back to?
Yeah, because I'm like, holy cow, let's go to the grocery store.
Yeah, we do. I went today for a
you were out of town with Cress.
Oh, yeah, Cress was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why. I was like, you were out of town.
Yeah, last week was a blur.
Yeah. And
yeah,
we had
Monday.
a couple days, and then I worked the weekend.
Monday, I flew out to Charlotte. Was in Charlotte from Monday to Wednesday, come home Wednesday morning, and we went, out of the frying pan into the fire on, let's see. Wednesday, yeah. I got home at like 9:45, 9:50.
Yeah, we picked up about 10.
And I was working by like 1. Had to go get some material for a job, and then we crushed that job on Thursday. Man, we crushed that. We were in and out of there in 3 hours, and I think I had 22 man hours on it, 23 man hours on it, and we were out of it in 12 man hours. So that was awesome. Destroyed that thing on Thursday. But yeah, we were in Charlotte with Crest, checking out all their new equipment and things coming down the pipe from them. Excited to see what the battery thing looks like. If they give us battery stuff, or not if they give us battery stuff, if battery stuff becomes more prevalent in the future and we use battery stuff, do you think we could get you on it? Would you ever run it?
Maybe.
Did you see the hedge trimmer I posted?
Yeah. No, that was cool.
Yeah, it won't come a hand off anymore.
I know. That was
and
genius.
it articulates. It turned the handle turns sideways.
Yeah, that's so funny because that's literally what you were talking about. Like the day after it happened, you were trying to talk about what
from
you
day
needed.
one. I was like, this is why is this not a thing?
Right.
So it was super cool to see that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out our Instagram. We posted a reel on it there. But it's they're hedge trimmers. You have to have 2 points of contact at all times to keep the shears running. And when I messed my hand up 3 years ago, I took my left hand off the handle to add a muscle member to grab the pole, and I stuck my hand in the blades while they're running because the shears didn't stop. Whereas this Crest equipment, as soon as you take your hand off the handle, shears stop them automatically. So I love that feature. And I think somebody else said Ego has it. I don't know for sure on that, but more people need to have it. It needs to be a standard. That needs to be a standard on all normal length shears there. But yeah, that was pretty much a crazy week. We went to Crescent, came back on Wednesday, got back into the swing of work things. We had a kind of a weird rain day on Friday. Worked half a day.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I was in the field a little bit, get some estimates. But this week, then you worked all weekend. So
yes. Saturday, Sunday. You had a Jack weekend.
Yeah, man, we did a lot too.
Y'all did.
We went to Monster Jam
fun
Saturday night. If you saw my stories from that was fun. That was kind of that was like Andy Mulder does Datter Day. Have I ever told you about that? Like Mulder does like Datter Day. It's like Saturday.
Yeah.
With the kids.
Yeah.
So that's like his thing that he always does. And it's kind of like people do in the industry now that has kids. And so that was like I would say that was like our first true like Datter Day event type thing.
Yeah.
Because like I've had them on the weekends, but that's the first thing that we've like actually gone like an event that we've attended like that.
You can't leave out the obvious. Both sets of parents are out of town.
Oh yeah, it was solely me.
So like
both of our grandparents are out of town.
Were out of town or working. It was literally you and Jack. Like you didn't have anybody else to like,
to go hang out with or watch or anything.
Go help entertain.
So it was fun though. He liked it. It was loud, but he liked it. He was pretty just like mellow during it. Yeah,
I think he was just like
taking it all in.
Yes, trying to take it in shock a little bit.
And then Sunday went to the park. And it's crazy. Like, those of you that have kids, and if you have, like, infants or young kids, it's coming. But, like, Jack has made that shift within the last 2 to 3 weeks that he is, like, turning into a full-blown toddler now.
Yeah.
Like, he was we haven't talked about this. Like, at the park, he was, totally confident going up and down the stairs, sitting on a slide. Like, he was running. I was like, bro, you're about to fall. Like, we've never been able to take him and not like hold his hand going up to things. And when we were at Monster Jam last night, he was going up and down like a set of 3 stairs, and he went up and down them without holding on to anything. It's so crazy.
Yeah,
that's the ultimate. Like, that's how you know your parents. When you talk about your child's development, but it's pretty cool. Like, I enjoy it.
It's like our topic of conversation.
Yeah, that's what we talk about.
I know.
But it's cool to see, like, if you've had kids, you remember that when that was like, getting to see them just grow and learn. And he's, like, starting to respond to sentences more like requests. Yeah. Like, you tell him to go do something, he does
commands.
it. Yeah. Or come to you, or, like, sit down, take your shoes off. He'll try to take his shoes off. He's comprehending starting to, like, understand what you're saying.
Right.
And it's cool to me because I've always understood, like, how do kids know how do they first learn words? Like, how do they first learn what to do? And I think it's literally just like they just take it in and hear you talk about it. Like,
right.
They just learn what words mean, just watch. Learn what verbs are.
They're watching
all
the time.
But I'm like, how does he know what to do when I say take your shoes off? Like, how does he know that? Where does he pick that up?
Because it comes from like us talking and doing all the time.
Beforehand, like, come on, let's put your shoes on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is.
And you imitate, like you do it with him. You sit there and you take your shoes off, and you help him take his shoes off. It's this whole thing.
Yeah, it is. But it's cool. It's part of life. It's part of where we're at right now. That's the stage we're in, and I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
No way.
It's been a lot to get here, but it's fun, and we've traveled quite a bit with Jack, and it's been rewarding. It's been challenging at times.
You don't have any trips coming up with Jack, and I'm actually not mad about it at all.
No, our next trip will probably be like in May sometime.
We'll go to the beach.
Yeah, I'll probably go to the beach. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, beach will probably be the next thing we do. Mm-hmm. But he'll be, and this is gonna be a fun summer at the beach with him too.
It'll be such a fun summer with him, like in the pool and stuff.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
Well, what do you want to get into today? We're 10 minutes into the show.
I'm like, what are we talking about?
Well, we're just debriefing life here, talking about.
We debrief life every.
Well, that is part of what our show is. We are just talking about what we do with our life every day, putting it out there for the airwaves.
Yes.
I like it. I think it's entertaining.
It is not.
You don't think it is? No, not when you're like asleep.
I'm a zombie.
What a sad accent.
It wasn't an accent. I just said the word.
There was an accent there.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, Savannah is on a level 2 right now. I'm going to have to bring it to you on a level 12.
You're going to have to. What level did you just say I am?
A 2.
What level are we trying to get to?
10. 10 at all times.
Then that's not 10. Are we a cumulative 10?
No, 10 apiece.
Okay. Then
So I'd have to
12
bring it
and
to
2
you.
is not 20.
What? Where? I just
You
threw
said-
out a number. I wasn't
you
being
said-
legit. I just threw a number out.
Well, you said 10 apiece. And then if
I
we
just
do
threw
that,
a number.
you
What?
need to be,
Oh,
if
so
I'm
okay.
at a 2,
So
you
you're
need to be
asleep, but you're going to
18.
turn into a mathematician. All right, here we go.
Well,
This sounds
if
like a
you're
good
gonna
idea.
make fun of me, at least
Speaking
make
of
sense
speaking
doing
of
it.
mathematicians, I saw my old math teacher at the park today from Glen Iris.
Oh, fun.
He just showed up. I was like, "What the heck?"
By himself?
No, he has a wife and kids.
Okay, I was like, that's a little sus.
Yes, it is, but it was weird. I've not seen him in years, and he was like my 8th grade math
Did
teacher.
he recognize you?
No, we didn't talk.
Oh.
No, I wouldn't.
What?
It was one of those that like, yeah, you're good. You're good just to
Yeah.
keep on going.
I feel that.
And it's impossible to have a conversation with Jack.
Oh, no. I stopped inviting friends to go to the park with me.
You can't talk. You have to chase him around.
I just take him for entertainment because I cannot. There's no point in like doing that with friends right now because their kids run in the opposite direction because our kids are too young to play with each other. So they're just doing their own thing, running around, and then we're chasing them. So, yeah, there's no point in trying to do that with somebody. It's wild.
It is wild. I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about getting this schedule set up. And I'm in the middle of getting my time blocking and kind of creating a schedule for my days, my weeks. And, I came to this realization in the car today. You hear it talked about it so much between like our like business entrepreneurship realm world of like you don't want to have to report to anybody. You want to be your own boss. You don't want to have a set schedule. Blah. Like you just want to be able to do your own thing. Like I want to have the freedom to go to the zoo at 2:00 on a Thursday.
Right.
And I think that has honestly turned into be somewhat of a fault. Like that mindset. I thought about that today going down the road. I was like, we have chased that so far that like I've kind of gotten there, but it's to my detriment because I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to get things done because I have no set schedule. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Why are my ears ringing? I don't know why. I can like hear my mic coming out of there. Why are you nodding your head like that? Does that make sense?
Yes. It makes perfect sense to me.
Why are you acting like that? Why are you acting sarcastic? Are you trying
I'm not being
Are you trying to say I
sarcastic.
told you so or something?
I am pleasantly surprised that you're finally feeling this way.
No, I think that's just the realization that came as to why I think that it's gotten this way. I think that's what like that is the like we've in the mastermind Mark was like just keep on going with why and you get to the root of the problem. Keep asking why.
Right.
Why.
Yes.
Like I think that is the actual why is like I've chased so hard to get that freedom. That is it's I've gone too far. I have no set schedule. And I'm too scared.
What is that the why of? Like what does that have to do with that? Why
what
what?
do you mean?
What is that answering why? Why what?
Why I'm running around like a crazy person. Because I've chased it so hard to get that free time and free schedule to be able to pick up and go to the zoo at 2:00 or go to lunch or whatever. Like to have that ability.
Right.
That I'm too scared to live by a schedule now. Like I've gone too far one way.
I do see that.
Because like I'm like being open and honest when I hear people talk about like admins and or like somebody like scheduling things for you, like estimates, and I'm like, why would I do that? I'm at the mercy of someone else. Like, but I think that's part of like that's part of having a successful life. I think you have to have some sort of schedule.
Yeah.
I mean, and I have some sort of a schedule.
No, you don't. It's okay. No, you don't.
No,
No, come on. If we're being this honest, No, you don't.
Do I have a?
No, you
I have a
don't.
schedule. I do have a schedule.
Well, I
You can't
would,
say I don't have a schedule.
I would like to know it. I mean, you have a calendar that you put things on. That doesn't mean you have a schedule.
Okay, so I think the where we're at now is we're gonna have to find a balance of like how do I not overschedule myself and get like burnt out on stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you have to start small.
The basis of this is I was on the phone with Mark the other day and we were talking about the importance of creating a schedule and like what our plan is for this year and things like that. And we were just talking through things and it came down to like I have to create some sort of like time blocks throughout the day. And it doesn't have to be down to you don't have to know exact. And then I think this is where I finally felt the freedom to create the time blocks.
Mm-hmm.
I was overthinking it. You don't have to have every little item and task
Right.
laid out. You
Yeah.
just have to have a block of time laid out.
Yeah.
And I literally today I did that. I'll pull up our schedule. Let me pull up my schedule so I can like give you a real shot. Like Mondays, I've got I'm gonna do podcasts, Zoom calls, anything like that, any meetings, any LMN stuff, anything like that I'm gonna be on the computer or podcasting for. I'm gonna do on Mondays from 7:45 to 11 a.m. That's gonna be. We're gonna do our budgeting meeting that day. So like that's gonna be our Mondays. But we have a 4-hour time block to fit those tasks into.
Right.
So it's not like I'm having to schedule all my crap within that hour when I don't even know it exists.
Yeah.
And this might sound super like surface level, but this was the realization
Well,
that I
and you're
had.
like starting from ground zero, though.
When you start from ground zero, if you're in that, and here's the thing, guys, come on, level with me here. 98 out of 100 of you listening to this are in the same boat that I am. You don't have a set schedule the way that you should. If you do, great. But I know that a lot of you don't. And so if you want to start from ground zero, this is the realization that I had is like start blocking off time to at least say, this is the time that I'm allotting to this, and I can fit anything I want to within this 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever
That's
it is.
in regard to what you blocked it for.
Correct. And so like my struggle in the beginning was, I have to, why are my ears ringing like this? I don't understand why it's doing that. Because I'm not even that loud. But I keep hearing it like reverberate back to me over here.
I don't know.
Those are my ears. I don't know. Can you hear still?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's happening. I turned it down a little bit, but I just came to the realization like I don't have to have every little task.
Right.
I just create the block, and so I'm having a podcast tomorrow at 10 a.m. and so it felt like it gave me freedom creating it within that time block. I didn't feel like I was running around.
Mm-hmm.
What?
No, I'm
you
just listening. No,
you were about to say something.
No, because it also I'm having trouble.
You're having trouble putting words together?
Yeah.
Okay. So starting I'm going to do the same thing every morning from 5 to 6:45, and then throughout the weeks it'll change, and it's 100% going to change. This isn't going to be a set schedule for the rest of time, but it's at least giving me a ground zero. So 7:45 to 11, I'm doing the calls and stuff. And here's my thing was I don't want to give up. I still want to spend time with you and Jack because that's part of why we do this is to have the freedom to do that.
Right.
So we're gonna schedule in those blocks on certain days, like Monday, Fridays are gonna be our days that we're gonna have lunch together. Those days.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are gonna be sales lunches. It's gonna allow me to go out with customers, go network with other people, and not feel guilty about it.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
That's where I feel the freedom.
Yeah, exactly.
Neither one of us are going to feel guilty about
There's
it.
no guilt in doing something like that you planned for. It's almost like budgeting a little bit too, because you're budgeting your time.
Yeah, you have the money. Yeah.
When you budget, if you're able or whatever for this month, this is a silly example, but if we put in the budget for me to get my Starbucks or go get my nails done, and we plan for it and we budget for it and we allot money for it, then I'm able to enjoy it and not feel guilty for it because we planned for it. So the same goes with your time, where with us, if you plan or you mark us in for, 2 hours on Monday afternoon, then you don't feel bad for not working because you've also budgeted 2 hours
of productive time.
Yeah. And so then you're able to okay, I know for this time on this day, I really need to hit this hard and get stuff done. But after this, I'm moving on to something else, or I have this plan that I can look forward to, or whatever. And you're able to categorize things a little bit more, and I feel like you can think more clearly about what you're actually doing in that moment. You don't have to feel so scatterbrained because you feel like you're like, okay, I know I've given myself the time to focus on what I'm doing right now. I don't need to be thinking about everything else because there's a time that I'll be thinking about that, and I've thought that through and I've planned for it.
Well, and you're not gonna miss things. If you set 2 hours to do estimates, I think tomorrow, I'm just gonna work through my Monday here, 5 to 6:45. It's either gym or play basketball. I play basketball in the mornings or I'll go to the gym. Tomorrow's basketball. Get the guys at the door at 7, so they're gonna get here 7. Get them out the door from 7 to 7:30. And I'm leaving a little bit of. If you've done this for a long time, you can give me more insight. I'm leaving little bits of time in between. So I'm getting the guys at the door from 7 to 7:30. I'm not starting my podcasting and Zoom calls until 7:45. I'm leaving a buffer in there.
Yeah.
So I'm not literally running from one to the next. 7:45 to 11. Those calls, admin stuff, whatever. Got a podcast at 10. Lunch with fam 11 to 12:30. So that gives me an hour and a half
of hanging out with us, eating lunch,
doing whatever we want to do within that time.
Yeah,
we do. From 12:30 to 2:30, estimates, admin work. From 2:30 to 3:30, learning development time. So estimates, admin work. I've got 2 hours to do invoicing, to do estimates, to do anything that I need to do on the computer.
Yep,
I can do it. And then from 2:30 to 3:30, it'll be I'm going to start spending time reading or listening to podcasts or doubling up, going on a walk and listening to a book or something like that. But some type of learning and development, watching a training video, whatever that may be. And that day's not even finished yet. That's just kind of, I haven't perfected it. But that's where I'm starting. And then the rest of the week is I'm going to allot my time 3 days a week to do landscape installs and be there part of the time in the morning, part of the time in the afternoon, have breaks in between to keep up, to make sure that I'm not missing. Because my biggest issue with last year is when I was doing landscape jobs consistently, I wasn't selling any new work. And I wasn't keeping up with how the business was being run. I was so strung out in the field that now I'm I'm going to be in the field. I'm going to start jobs. I'm going to be on site landscaping and training employees from 8:15 to 11. And then from 11 to 12:30, it's going to be lunchtime, whatever. And then we're going to have a development from 12:30 to 1 or whatever, estimates, whatever you want to put in there. But I'm going to take time out of my day in between and then go back on site from 1 to 4. And that time is going to be spent focusing on other things to make sure that I'm still making connections, still networking, still getting things done, even though when I'm out in the field. And I'm just going to have to schedule jobs that way. I'll schedule jobs knowing that I'm not going to be there for a portion of the day. And so I'm not literally running around trying to get everything done. And again, these will change. These will adapt. When you're still out in the field, working with weather, working around weather, working with equipment that breaks down, guys that don't show up, all that stuff comes into play here. But I think that this has given me a good foundation, and I'm 24 hours into this. I'm just getting started actually breaking it down, and I already can see the freedom that it brings having this stuff set up. So I'm super excited about it. I'm excited to see what it can do for us. And if you have any questions about time blocking or getting into that, reach out. We can go through it together. But I'm working through it. We're going to try to get ours built up, and we might do a roundtable or something talking about time blocking, getting scheduling and stuff. But I don't know. I think that's kind of the biggest thing that right now that we're working to change and set up, because also it will allow you to plan better, your days. Yeah. Because when you see that have podcasts from 7:45 to 11, you can oh, we need to go somewhere. We need to go grocery shopping to be out of the house.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think that honestly, I'm not saying that would solve all of the world's problems, but I think that would, for us personally, prevent, a
lot of
some
frustration
and conversations, because just where we're at in life and with Jack right now, it's very, 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 very hard to be here and you be in the office and try to get work
the
done.
warehouse is set up, yeah.
If he knows that you were in this room, he is unwell. He wants, to be in here.
Yeah.
He does not care. I could have the world on a silver platter and hand it to him. Doesn't care. If Jeremiah's in this room and he hears him,
yeah,
it's in game.
So, like, podcasts are the worst. You've probably heard him beating on the door.
So if I know moving forward that like that stuff is going to be happening between the hours of blank and blank, and you cannot have the door open with him being, and not that like any of this stuff is less important, but there are certain times where like he can play in the floor or whatever. Yeah. Like if you're just going over certain things, but you know, there are times when you need to be all in on what you're doing, and it's helpful for me to know when that is, to know to not be here, or to know when you're going to be done, or vice versa, you know, all of the things. It just helps us plan our days too.
100%. I'm excited to see where it takes us. I think it's the start of something really good.
I love everything about this.
Are you going to start doing your own thing?
I do to a degree.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I don't really time block as much as because for me,
you set tasks in the day that have to be done.
I set tasks and I divide them up daily, like throughout the week. And that gives me freedom too, because especially as a mom, you feel guilty for like resting. Yeah. And if
you better believe I'm going to have a nap in my schedule. Nap's going in every day, baby.
If I
budget for it,
set my tasks, for like everything I need to do on Tuesday, and I've done everything I need to do, and Jack's resting, then I'm like, okay, I can rest, or I don't feel bad about resting because I did everything I wanted to do today, and I have more. Like I have already thought through and planned, so I'm going to do all the other things I need to do. Or if I only have one or two things, I'm like, okay, I know I can get that done when he wakes up. Like it's okay if I rest, but all the things. But it definitely brings freedom knowing that you have already thought through and budgeted and allocated time for certain things.
A schedule brings freedom. I think that is.
It 100% does.
Yeah.
100% accountability, all of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take it on the chest, like on the chin, whatever you want to say. Like that is my why. I had that epiphany in the car today. Like it's because I've been chasing so hard.
You're right.
To have that ability that we went too far that direction. Mm-hmm. And so now it's time to rein it back in and get on somewhat of a schedule. And I tell you, another part of it was like the more that we want to grow and the more that I want to delegate, my schedule and way of life right now is not possible to delegate. Like it's literally impossible to do it.
No.
And so if I get this set up and kind of operating, then as we bring an admin on in the future, it would make more sense for them to be able to schedule my time out, like schedule things out for me, because they can see in my calendar, oh, he has time from 7:45 to 11.
Yeah.
That's when you can book a call. Like it doesn't matter.
When it just like, I think you needed to get through your head, and maybe you still are, I don't know, that like saying no is not the enemy. Like you needing to say no to things.
No, and I think a lot of this where the biggest change is going to be is like I'm not doing estimates every day of the week anymore. I'm done doing that crap. Like there's going to be estimate days. There's going to be 2-3 days a week I'm doing estimates. I'm not someone's not calling me and saying, "Hey, can you come out?" And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'll be there tomorrow at 6:30." Like I'm not doing that anymore. That is part of our, like, does that make sense? Why are you looking at me like that?
Yeah, I guess.
There's no way to create a schedule like that unless you want me every night to say from 6 to 8 I'm doing estimates.
Yeah.
Like that, does that make sense? Like,
yeah.
There's no way for me to do that and be consistent and fit it in a time and like fit it in a actual schedule. Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. I feel like that came out of left field, but yeah, okay.
Well, that is a huge problem that we get run around so much chasing people down and sending out time and like spending time out on jobs and estimates that like you run yourself crazy because you don't have set times for them. Like there's no need for us to be going out there every day. And I'm going to strategically place them to where like they should never wait more than a day or two before I get out there.
Right.
I'm not trying to say you have to wait a week before I'm coming out. But if I do one on Monday and Thursday, then like theoretically, they're never going to wait more than 2 days. If you call me on the weekend, I'm done doing weekend stuff. And like I can go out there Monday or I can go out there Thursday. And then you have the 2 days in between. And so I don't know. I think, and again, that's not 100% set in stone. It's not permanent marker down, but I'm like working through things, trying to create better sustainable habits.
Right.
Like that's like it's not sustainable to be doing this 4, 5, 6 nights a week. It's just not.
No.
It doesn't make sense. And so if I can create the time during the day or create it 2 or 3 days a week, then if I say one night or Monday and Thursdays from 4 to 6:30, that's estimate time. And then like that way we can plan for dinner arrangements differently. Like you're not waiting on me. You're not mad when I'm out late, things like that. So what it all comes back to, you know what it all comes back to?
What?
One word.
Communication.
That's what it all comes back to.
Always does.
It always does. Literally business, life, marriage, relationships, literally always comes back to communication. Because that's what this is at the end of the day. This is me communicating to myself and to you, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. You can overthink it, overstate it, overtalk it all you want. It literally comes down to this is just me putting on a piece of paper or an online calendar.
Well, it's more, it's you committing to that.
Correct. But communicating with you, this is what I'm doing, so our relationship doesn't suffer. Because that's the point where we're at is like, I have such a crazy, non-sustainable life right now that we will suffer in the long run if nothing changes. And so like me communicating, this is what we're doing, this is how we're changing, that's where we see change in the future. So I don't know, I'm excited. I think that it's going to bring something really good. I think that we'll see real change from it if I can stick to it, and I'm going to stick to it. My weekends, I'm not sure about weekends yet. I don't know how to do that yet. I don't know. That we'll work through that. Mark has his out for like the next year, like literally every day.
Yeah,
But he's also been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
He's been doing it since he started his company.
It's
like you get really good at it.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do that.
I love it. I love the idea. It's the same sense of like we have our block out dates, like our vacations and stuff. Like I would love to know what I'm doing on the 14th of August.
You have no sense of spontaneity.
No, that's what I'm saying. That was my thing. The time block is what solves your spontaneity, because I was worried about that.
But your weekends, like
you set family time. You don't have to put an actual thing on it.
Well, what if like that week you friends want to go take a day trip to Chattanooga? Well,
that's family time. Like
yeah, but do you always block 7 hours of family time for a Saturday?
No, I think you can make it. I think you can make adjustments, but you would move things around, like wherever you were moving that, like whatever you had for that day, you would move it to another day or adjust.
But you've time blocked, so how are you going to move it to another day?
That's a slippery slope. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. How do you? Because like the spontaneity thing was a big thing for me.
Yeah,
that's the whole basis of this conversation is the spontaneity to be able to. Oh, we're going to do it at 1 o'clock. Like I didn't want to lose that.
I'm mainly thinking about the weekends. I don't care. Like
okay,
I'm a
here,
big advocate for like. Sometimes you got to suck it up and say no. And
but what about like dinners
and
in the evenings? Like, I mean, I guess it just comes down to so the problem solved for that is like we have dinner from 5 to 7. I don't care how we eat dinner or what we do with dinner. It's 5 to 7 every night.
Yeah.
Like that. Does that make sense? Like that.
Yeah,
that allows us to still
like,
go out with friends. It's like because last week we went out 2 or 3 nights in a row, like different friends, different like a random. Yeah. Oh, let's go out. So I don't want to lose that spontaneity, but as long as we say from 5 to 7, this is dinner time, family time. It doesn't matter what you do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't have to say we're eating chicken and tacos at home that night. Like that is what I'm. This may be just like me. This might just be wrong of me. Like, that is what I don't know that is sustainable. I don't know how sustainable that is. Like, having literally every single... I mean, I don't know. The best people in the world, I guess, do it. I don't know.
I couldn't.
But, like, I think the time block is a good start. And the actual specifics will come down the road. But, like down to every single meal. And at this point of life, I don't want that, though.
No.
Like, I don't want to be tied to that.
No.
Like, we're at such a fun stage, like, with
Right.
Jack and, like, just friends and stuff. Like, I don't want to be tied to that. So, but if we create the time block, set 5 to 7, that's our dinner. I don't care what you do in that time. That's that time. So, I think the time block is the key, and that's the weekends. You could just say the way for the weekends is you just say 5 to 9 is productive time, learning time, gym time. 9 to 5 is family time. Like, if that's what you want to put it as, and then do whatever you want in that family time.
Yeah.
I mean, you're always gonna have your church schedule on Sunday. Like, for the most part, you're gonna be pretty consistent. Like, you can be broad. You can just put family time or free time. You can put free time on your schedule for Saturday. But the time block is the beginning here. I think that it's gonna help change a lot of things in the future, and really help us out down the road. So, what did we say? Accountability is the key to freedom, or a schedule is the key to freedom.
Yeah, something along those lines.
I would say accountability.
We didn't really talk about accountability, though.
No, accountability to yourself.
Yeah.
And to each other. I would say scheduling, though. Scheduling is the first step to freedom. Maybe that may be the beginning stage there, but I think that's going to wrap us up today. We are 36 minutes in. Talked a lot about scheduling, time blocking. I know it's not the most riveting show ever, but this is real life, guys. It's real life what we're doing. Heading into spring rush, like, I don't want to do what I did last year, run around like crazy. And I'm going to run around like crazy, but let's at least do it with somewhat of a schedule and a guideline to follow. And here's the thing, like, your customers can fit in that guideline from Monday and Thursday, or whatever day you want to set it, from 4 to 7. That is your only appointment time. That's what you have available. The same way they would do it at a car dealership or a bank or an Apple store or wherever. Like, that's when you get an appointment time. And so I would recommend you doing it more often than not in the springtime, because that's when work is out there. Like, you need to be hungry. There's a lot of guys that are hungrier than you for work. So if you're going to make them wait 4 days, personally, if I'm a customer, I'm not waiting 4 days for your estimate unless I'm like totally sold on your company. If I'm still like just actually getting bids and things, sorry. Somebody comes out in 24 hours, I'm probably going to get with them. And so that is why I'm saying, like, have it split up to where you can be out there maybe 24 to 48 hours is the most you have in between those days of possible dates to go out and look at it. So do whatever works for you. I'm not going to tell you what to do or what not to do. I'm just going to tell you what we're going to do and share how it works along the way, because that's what I'm in it for, is just to kind of document and share our journey. And Marriage Mondays are fun. It's always an honor to get to come to you each and every week here with Savannah. And 3 years, going on 3 years of this.
I can't believe it.
Can you, think of all the things we've talked about in 3 years?
It's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff in 3 years.
There's so many conversations that we've forgotten about.
Oh, easily, yeah.
We've had some great guest interviews on, too. We haven't had a guest interview in a while.
It's been a minute.
I mean, Kevin and Brittany on vacation. They don't count anymore. They don't count. They're just part of it. Yeah, we need to get some more guests on here soon. I don't know. I feel like we've been in a good group though recently. It's exciting. I'm fired up for the year ahead. If you can't tell by my voice, I have been for a while, and so I'm excited to kind of rock through this season, see what we get to do, see how we get to grow, and take all of you along with us. If you are looking into Element or anything like that, guys, I believe that if you use our name Jeremiah, if you just say my name Jeremiah in your process of signing up in the promo code there, then you're going to get an actual amazing offer. You're going to get an onboarding service that is unlike anything else. You're going to get a white glove experience of the onboard process that is seriously like a $4,000 value. That is, we haven't even done like an in-depth Element show yet. Well, I've talked a little bit about it, but not like fully in depth. the process of what we've gone through for the last month and a half has been literally like business changing. And I'm telling you, if you are deciding to sign up and go LMN, it's a pay to play. Like, it's a big boy league. Like, you're not paying $30 a month anymore. You're not looking for a free month or here or 3 free months there. Like, you pay to play when you get to the big leagues. And when you're here and you actually want to change your business and see your business change for the good in the future, like live off a budget, create a budget, work a budget, job cost, all that stuff, like that takes in time and investment financially as well. This onboard process that you get by mentioning our name is a one-on-one white glove experience, getting you set up from start to finish from whatever CRM you're coming to. Maybe you don't even have a CRM. Getting your budget built, getting you put into the system, getting all your estimate templates built, whatever you need help with, essentially, you're going to get help with. I'm not here to pitch you by any means. I'm explaining you what the offer is. The offer is amazing. If you are just thinking about doing it, I'm happy to answer any questions. I'm an open book about it, about our process, what it's been, and anything that's involved there. So we would appreciate it if you did do that. It does give us a kickback there, but it's truly because, like, guys, you would be silly not to. The value that comes with it is unlike anything else that comes in the industry when it comes to onboarding and things. So I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to check into that. Also, Together in the Trades is coming up July.
Very end of July.
23rd, 26th. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it the last week? Is it that weekend?
Yes.
Let's see. Let me tell you real time here. Savannah, give us the pitch for trades here. Not the pitch, but the, what's the rundown of trades? Well, look up the dates.
It's a summit for couples in business.
Look at you.
That's what I feel like I hear Brittany say. That's her first
25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. Is that right?
Sounds right.
Do we leave on a Thursday?
I think
leave on
maybe
a Friday?
the boat leaves on the Friday, and we come back on the Monday.
Yeah.
But you would need to plan to drive or fly that Thursday so that, because you get on the boat real early.
July, it's the weekend of July 26th and 27th. But going on a cruise, it's going to be super fun.
Bahamas.
I think it's going to be a smaller group this year for sure because a lot of people don't like the water and stuff. But
we got to get my passport.
Yeah, we do get that. It's going to be cool, though. It's going to be like a tight-knit group, I feel like, and we're going to have a lot of fun out there. We're going
I'm just excited for the cruise.
That's what I'm saying.
In the Bahamas.
Yeah, but, we got good speakers coming.
Yes.
Brad and Tamara are coming back.
Yes.
And then
AJ and
Alicia are coming. They've done a lot of business growth this year.
Yeah.
They're going to bring a ton of value.
The almonds,
obviously. The almonds, the Fullertons, they're just there. And then Jason and Tracy Krill are speaking this year.
Yeah.
So I'll be excited to have them there. I swear, we see Jason and Tracy more at these events than we do in real life. Like, we're both so busy here.
Literally, they really couldn't live much closer to us if we tried.
No. It's 2 miles.
Yeah, max
2 miles. And so, we might not see them again until the Bahamas, but at least we know we'll see them over there.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
Go to togetherintrades.com if you want to get tickets for that. We'll be there. Come hang out with us. It's going to be fun. Like, it's going to be a really good trip. I'm excited. It's an investment, but guys, it's a getaway. Like, it's a write-off for your company. That's not legal advice, but it could be used as a business trip.
Business
so
growth.
I've heard business development, and so speak with your accountant about that. But it is a great time halfway through the year. The middle of the season burnout. It's usually setting in by then. Things are dry if you're up north in the Midwest. Like, your lawns are burnt out. Come away for 3 or 4 days. Spend time with your spouse.
I was going to say, just
soak up the sun.
Use it as an excuse. Like,
get
away with your spouse. Go to the Bahamas. Like, do you?
How much better does it get? Yeah.
Much of an
like, why am
excuse for
I shouldn't have to try
that?
to twist your arm here to go.
Oh, truly. What
you should
sounds
voluntarily
bad?
sign up, like right now. And so, if you do that, congrats. We'll see you there. But that is coming up into July. It'll be an awesome time. Togetherintrades.com is where you go there. I think the deadline is April 15th, though. So we're less than a month away, like
it feels
3
like
weeks away.
Just yesterday, we were talking about Big Sky.
Yeah. Oh, Big Sky was so good.
Big Sky was so good.
Guys, I'm telling you, like, the conference is great, but the destinations are fun as well. Like,
they're doing
Big
good.
Sky was awesome. The cruise, a lot of people are pooing it. You don't want to get out on the water. That's fine. You don't have to get out on the water. The cruise is going to be fun. The cruise is going to be fun. You're going to get to hang out with I think the couple, like the actual hangout time is going to increase dramatically this year.
Yeah, because
we're all going to be right there
instead of one like
one
the
full
longer
day.
days.
Yeah. Well, and we're all on a boat. Like you can spread out, but you can only spread out so much.
Right. Yeah.
And so
it's like forced.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be fun though. We're gonna hang out with a bunch of people.
So fun.
You'll meet people you didn't know before. If you met them and you know them, you'll get to grow better relationships while you're there. So, yeah. I mean, I would say come check it out. It is a no-brainer. Sign up togetherantrades.com. You can come see us, hang out, have a good time out there in the Bahamas. But I think that's gonna wrap this one up. Now that we're 5 minutes later after I said that the first time.
Yeah.
But that's true. Like, this is true, genuine. It's not a pitch. It is literally like you can tell in our voice, like, we enjoy going. We love going. It's an amazing time with great friends, great community, growing relationships because, that's what we're here to do. Just grow the community one relationship at a time. But that's it. I think we're going to sign off. Without any further ado, that's going to wrap this one up, guys. And we look forward to catching everybody here on the next one.